In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka it's Thursday. And for some reason, I don't know, it's just been a tiresome week. Maybe because all the bad and inclement weather. Good morning, DJ Slicky Woo Boo. He is up and he is in the house. I know that joker's up because that joker woke me up. Well, I woke up for the second time this morning. But hold up, your girl Lee's asking me to send her the link. I sent you the link. I sent it to everybody this morning, right after I talked to you. Okay, Tall Tale Thursdays, where we share these stories that's like, wow, I didn't know that, or I can't believe that. I seen some very interesting stuff. I mean, woo, the stuff that people be sharing. It's a lot of stuff is fabricated, and you can't believe everything that you see, especially out here on these videos nowadays. But with one thing you can believe in, well, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Shades of Blue. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. It's a good book. People, you got to get into it to read it. Open the page and start reading. That and get you a glass of Molly Mall sea moss lemonade, or a sea moss smoothie, or if you bold, you can take that sea moss flavor. But he make the sea moss taste good, where you can actually stomach the flavor. A lot of people don't know about sea moss, or people that do know about it say, "Oh, it's nasty." But this sea moss, that way Molly do it, is actually good. I ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know, because I take the product. I believe in anything that you endorse, that you like, you need to stand behind it. So I'm standing on the sea moss Molly, 9 toes down, because one of my toes got taken away from the sugar. Anyway, I'm messing with y'all. Anyway, Tall Tale. Oh, stepdaddy in the house. Stepdaddy, what's morning? What's cracking, Lee?
What up? Yeah, well, yeah, that too. I'm just tired. I'm a little drain.
I know.
Other than that, life is good.
We got to stop doing this, people.
We burning the candles at both ends. Burning the candles at both ends to the point that I can't show my face right now.
Facts.
I need makeup.
Facts.
I mean, I got the old Samsonite luggage under my eyes this morning. The old one, the one that the gorilla used to jump on and it didn't break up.
The one that OJ used to be running with through the airport. A lot of people don't know that. Hertz Rental Car used to be That was Hertz Rent a Car.
I
He used to be
I
jumping
didn't know
over
if that
luggage.
was. I thought that was
You didn't know?
Avis.
No, that was Hertz Rent a Car. He used to be
Was it
running through
Hertz
there.
or Avis?
Hertz. He was
I
up
don't
there
know if
running
that was
through.
a Samsonite. I think that was he was running because that was cocaine in the briefcase, in the suitcase.
That ain't why he was running.
We-
He was running.
It was, he got you. Go and look. He got busted. Nothing happened to him. I think they said he had like 8 keys or something like that. They caught him with.
But you know,
Nothing
when you
happened
look
to him.
at that was really a racist pun because the first Kiani, good morning. The first part of OJ Simpson running, when we saw him running like that, do you remember the first time we saw OJ Simpson, not on the football field, but other than the football field, when he was running for the limelight? You remember where it was at, right? You know,
Mm,
Roots.
nah,
When
I
he
don't recall.
was father, he was running after his son,
Oh
running down that street for Roots.
yeah.
He was getting it
I think
down
I
there.
think
And
I said
then
that.
they took him and he's jumping over luggage and running through the airport like he was running on Roots. Man, it's 77 or was that 70? Anyway, I was a little kid, but Roots was a hard when you were a kid, it was like wow, shocking. You know, the stuff that we
Yeah,
find
that was
out.
that was 76, 77, somewhere around there, 76, 77. So
And,
yeah.
and my girlfriend, her name is Diamond Sunpon. She was telling me how they prepare them for when they come here to America and all of that. And she said that they don't get taught Black history in Africa. They're not taught
No,
like we're taught here. And I was like, wow.
no. And that's one of the reasons why I believe that that's why the reason why they don't accept us as Africans. That's one of the reasons why that
They
they
Um,
didn't
accept
accept us. We
they
were
accept
different.
me. I'm King Kiani.
King Kiani, tell it. But what it is, they don't talk about slavery in Africa,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
you know, because they try to dispel the myth like it didn't exist, it didn't happen, that they didn't come there, and you know, they tried to correct whatever wrong they did, and they don't get taught that. I was like, so what y'all learn Black History Month? Check this out. They don't have Black History Month over there. And the first talk of slavery is when they get here. And I'm like, wow. Eh, uh, they don't even, you know, so that's why they think the diaspora is so different.
No,
I was going to do
wait.
a show a few years ago. I was going to have two African, a man and a woman from Africa, and two American, Afro American, and we were going to talk about the difference and that the stuff that she said that they teach them. They teach them that Black Americans here are the most ratchet and repulsive type of people, and you want to stay away from them. And I was like, really? I said, did people, they get them ready before they come over here? And I was like, wow, they got to take some class or whatever before they come up. I was like, wow. And they taught when you get to America, get a job. First thing you do, you get a job. And I was like, wow. So
Now I used to work with this African guy at Dulles Airport. We were security, and he was telling me, he says, when I were in Africa, they no tell me about all of this. We see the commercials and America look great. He said, hear me, I have 3 degrees. I have 2 master's degrees, and here I work here for $11 an hour. He says, they never tell about the crime. I live in good neighborhood. 1 block away, they kill up everything. I just looked at him and said, welcome to America. That boy he didn't speak to me ever again. Never did he
Keone,
speak to me again.
are you a lot around, or have you came across a lot of people from the motherland? Keone, we must have
Yeah.
froze up.
What you say?
Huh?
What
I
you say?
said, are you around, or have you came across a lot of people from the motherland that tell you the way things are different than what they thought it was going to be when they got here?
Yeah, they said the racism, man. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. They seen coming to America, they thought it was gonna be all right. But then when they came here, the Klan chased them down the street. So yeah, it's been
No,
sad.
the Klan chased somebody down the street for real.
Man, let me tell you, yeah. Listen, African people, man, they damn told me stories, man. The guy said he was eating goat, and he said the white guy called him a nigger, and then he said the guy pulled a gun out, he had to take off running. I said,
Yeah, they do O.J. Simpson.
yeah, O.J. Simpson. So yeah, I heard the stories. So yeah, I hear the stories. So yeah, I mean, but my one friend, he come over there, he rich. I mean, he's in Africa. He said I go over there. He said they can wash my feet when I come in the house, and so I mean, they live so good over there. They come over here, they're like, what's going on?
Yeah. Uh, the Naris over in Nigeria is different from the money over here. Like my cousin was over there. She said that they was doing the show in the park, and I said, "Well, how much did it pay?" She said 6,000 or something denaries. I said, "Oh, wow, that's a lot of money." No, it's not. It's only equivalent to like either she said $10 or $100, something like that here. And I was like, wow. So it's like I know, like in Jamaica, it's $1 American is equivalent to $7 US. That's why they don't want the money transferred over. They want the American money because it has more value than their dollar. But the way the economy and stuff is going, it won't be long that the rupee or the denaries, whatever, and the American dollar is all going to be worth the same. Nilch. Nada.
No, because they tried to give us that invisible money.
Yeah, that AI money. Only person going to be rich is AI because we put all our money in technology, all the cyberspace money. And who going to stop AI? Be like, I'm rich, bitch. He said, I got all them fools to give me their money. I got rights. AI got rights. He got rights. And he got the money. Everybody going to the money. It's just artificial intelligence. Is it really artificial? Or is it somebody else's intelligence? If we were to get invaded by aliens, they already be rich coming in. Oh, because it's their technology we using. They'll have it all. Yes, they will. But we got a video up. Let's get into this. Molly got a video up. Molly, let's get down with the first video, courtesy of Lee. Lee, is this yours?
So I just found out that after emancipation, white folks, with the help of the government, would steal Black children from their families and keep them as apprentices for their entire childhood. Let me show you. So I ran across this contract between a white man, Moses Joyner Esquire, and the Freedmen's Bureau. Mind you, this is after the Emancipation Proclamation of 1865. And this man has indentured to himself 2 orphan Black children, ages 2 and 4, whose parents he probably enslaved because they have his last name and he was an enslaver. Now the kids are to be his apprentices, working for him until they are 21 years old. And we know this wasn't Moses trying to give these kids a home, because if that was the case, he could have just adopted them, not make them work for a place to live. As I started going down this rabbit hole on apprenticeship law, I saw that it didn't just apply to orphans. In Texas, Mississippi, and Maryland, for example, apprenticeship laws allow Black children to be forcibly removed from their parents' home if the police or local government said the children were not being properly taken care of. And in some places, if they tried to run away from their enslavers, because we're going to call it what it is, they could be pursued and jailed. Again, after 1865. In one documented case in Eastern Shore, Maryland, which we know is where Harriet Tubman freed herself and her family, a woman named Martha Brown fought back and won against her former enslaver John T. Sangston, who lied saying Martha's children were, quote, legally bound to him, and called their mother a great fabricator. So I just found out that after emancipation, white folks, with the help of the government, would steal Black children from their families and keep them as
apprentices.
Well, you could call it apprentices, slavery. You call it what you want. Good morning, Phil.
What's
Good
up,
morning.
family? How y'all doing?
Good morning.
What's up?
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Lee.
one thing I've been noticing about what's been going on, like Roe versus Wade, and that the walk back of not the proclamation. What's the other one? Affirmative action.
Mm-hmm.
The only things that help us as Black people or minorities or people of color, maybe I put it that way. The only thing left for them to restructure or revamp or just remove would be the Emancipation Proclamation, and I think they're working on it. Everything else is being walked back. Yeah, I mean, it just looks that way. I could be wrong, but it looks that way. We're going backward in history instead of forward.
No, it's not going backwards to me. This is my opinion. They're rearranging history. They're revamping it. So for the next 20 or 30 years, that you could think this was the change of occurrence of event, and this is what happened and why it happened. Just like I believe that what happened at that insurrection in January, that's going to go down in the history books as a good thing. Even though we that experienced all looked at it as the bad thing, no. But I believe the way they're rewriting history and the way they're setting things up and where they're omitting stuff, it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. If you don't mention it or you don't talk about it, you don't even know it's there anymore. So when you silence things and words, you forget about them. And that's what they're doing. They're rearranging history. We're not going back. They're rearranging it for the future. They're changing up what's to come for the future. What you think, Phil?
I'm not totally up to date on what you guys are talking about, but that makes sense. I mean, they are trying to rewrite history. Okay. Because, like you say, if you forget it, you do repeat it. So what they're trying to do is, just like in Florida, they're trying to they don't even say slavery anymore. They're using another term, another term that is more socially acceptable, another term that makes slavery sound like it wasn't as bad as it really was. And I mean, and with the thing with the insurrection at the Capitol, I'm not going to say they're going to make it sound like a good thing, but they're going to make it sound like it wasn't as bad as it was. It was bad, but they're not going to, I don't think they're going to make it sound like it was a good thing. They're going to make it sound like it was understandable why it happened, or some bullshit like that. But, I mean, that's why we got to be woke and pay attention on what's going on around us, man. I mean, I'd say it as a joke, but, I know I actually did my first comedy show the night Trump got elected. Like my very first comedy show, the night Trump got elected. And I remember like it was yesterday. I told him, it was a lot of foreign people in the audience. It was like, man, y'all just don't know what just happened to this shit. Y'all gonna become slaves again. And they thought it was funny, but it's
Real,
like
you sounding muffled. You sounding
can you hear me
muffled.
now?
I can hear
Is
you
that
now.
better? Yeah, because
Yeah.
like I said, I told the audience, in a joking way that, they're gonna try to reinstate slavery. So find some white people that you like. But I
You would
mean,
do
it's
it again,
crazy.
say it again, because you're going down again. What are you doing? Because I want to reiterate that what you just said.
No, because I said like one of the first comedy shows I did was when Trump got elected, and it was
Right.
the night that he got elected, and it was one of them shows where it was a lot of foreign people in the audience, and I was joking in a joking way, but like I told them, you guys just don't know what just happened. That they're gonna try to reinstate slavery. So you kind of need to find some white people that you like. So they thought that shit was funny, but I was serious, man. Because out of sight, out of mind. We put our history out of sight. It's like they're not gonna reinstate slavery, but they're gonna that slavery mentality is still out there. So
Hey, can I ask the question? If they were to revoke the Emancipation Proclamation, what would stop them from rewriting history? When you say rewrite, that means they revoke one situation and install what they want it to be. Just like just the same as Roe versus Wade, and just the same as they're doing they did already with the learning thing. Um, if they revoke it, they can do what they want. What are we gonna do?
What are you going to do? That's a good question. Oh, I want to say good morning to the people. Hey, what's up? Jacina. Oh, that's my girl, Jacina. Uh, Chad Beatles in the house. Look, y'all forgive me if I butcher up your name. Good morning, people. Good morning. So the question is, what are you going to do when and if they revoke the Emancipation Proclamation? What are you going to do if they say that you are no longer free? But how are you going to do that on what group of people? We got all these groups of people here. What group you going to say? Who
Okay,
ain't free no more?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. We were having a discussion and also a debate about this. Me and a couple of other people, and they were saying that I'm not
Good
sure who it
morning.
was. I'm not sure who it was, but they were saying that with all of the Caucasian colored people that's coming into the country, because there's too many as us as color of color people, and they're allowing them to come in so it'll be an even balance. That means they can control and we'll be left out. I mean, this is just a discussion, and I was having these discussions with Caucasians, and they were explaining to me what they thought, and it was not fair. See, I'm getting this straight from people. So I mean, but
Yeah.
they're not saying that they're going to change it. They're just saying be prepared. Fair armed is fair warned. That's basically what they're saying. And this could happen. I mean, it's the beginning of the rollback. You know what I mean? Phil just confirmed what his thoughts was, that they could bring slavery back. They're not trying to see what was it? They fired a professor in Florida for trying to teach slavery. All you have to do is say the word slavery, Actually, in Florida, they just came up with a new law that if you call someone a racist, you can be fined up to $35,000.
Wow. Anyway,
If you
that's
call,
foolishness.
I mean, you can look it up. I mean, it would. I just read this. I just saw this yesterday. I think it was. If you call them racist, you can be fined $35,000. It's the racist part is the one that got me. If you have homophobia, if you call somebody homophobic, you can be charged they can sue you and you can be fined or charged $35,000.
Now, how much do you get charged if you call somebody a nigger? How much you get charged for that?
It's not on there. It's just said racist.
You know, what happened to your free speech, your freedom of speech? They're slowly taking that back because that's what it means. When we have our own opinions on this show. Everybody has their own opinion, and you got to respect everybody's opinion. So if I want to call somebody or whatever, or say that they're racist or whatever, that's my opinion. Is that not how I perceive them? I may have been discriminated again or got something fair and unjust done to me where I can feel like I've been discriminated against and I've been feel that racism played a part. I can't speak up on that. I can't say that. I can't say, hey, you're racist. Hey, you treated me like this and that. And that you say you can't talk about slavery unless you talk about the good that came from slavery. Well, here's the thing. There's no good that came from slavery. My ancestors that got the ones who made it over through the journey, who fell off the boat or jumped off the boat, or the ones who were shackled, tied, and whipped and beat and treated worse than the daggone dog. Where's the good in that? I can't see no good in that. I can't see in one group of people oppressing the other one violently, not living together in harmony, but living together violently in fear. That's how we came here. We was scared. And the people that wasn't scared, it was like, you have to kill me, master. So where was the good in that? But I want to get Kiani thoughts.
I mean, slavery in general was bad.
It wasn't good.
Past us. Slavery was the concept of slavery is bad. I mean, Black people weren't the only people that were enslaved, throughout history. So slavery has been around since the beginning of time. One race, if they felt they could dominate another race or culture, they did it. I mean, like I say, slavery has been around for thousands of years. Yeah, so.
What was you saying, Kiani? And then we're going to get to the next video. Molly, while we get the commentary from Kiani, let's set up the next video. Kiani.
The only good thing about slavery was when the lady put the cayenne pepper and the rat poison in the master food, or when the master got hit in the head with the gun. So that's the only good thing when they got this shit back. When they got it back, what they did to us. But besides that, it was awful. But
Why
yeah,
you say when master got hit in the head with the gun?
you know what I'm talking about, that Django. So yeah, that was the only good time when you did that prayer before you did the uppercut and brought the knife out. That was the only good time. That's it. When you sing that song when you leave on that horse, sing that song, you free, I'm free. That was the only good time. That's it. You was free because you made it out. Besides that, nuh-uh.
Then you were free to do what? Free to leave the land the way because they wasn't giving you your 40 acres and your mule. They didn't give you a meal either. When they freed you, they say, go on out there in the world. And then you had to struggle and fight to become free.
It was even harder.
You still fighting for freedom.
You still trying to eat. You still trying to get a job. You still trying to make it.
Like I'm telling y'all right now, I'm struggling just to be poor. You got to struggle. It's a fight to be poor. Am I lying, Phil? Am I lying, Lee? We got to struggle to be called poor. Like, I'm up here struggling. I'm trying to come up on the struggle. I'm trying to come up on some food stamps or EBT cards. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to be struggling. That's what it is. If people just don't understand, don't realize that it's only going to get worse if we don't do something about the current situation.
Men died in North Africa fighting the Germans. Black men died at Anzio Beach, at Palermo, at Naples, to free Rome, to free Paris, to free Europe. Damn it! We died to build America. And America has rebuilt Germany and Japan. And the nigger is still suffering and dying in the streets of America.
Woo! That was powerful. I got chills. Molly, play that again. Farrakhan, that's woo. What did he say? What did it go over y'all head? Did you hear what he was saying? We died. Play it again, Molly. Play it again. It says, ooh.
Black men died in North Africa fighting the Germans. Black men died at Anzio Beach, at Palermo, at Naples, to free Rome, to free Paris, to free Europe. Damn it! We died to build America. And America has rebuilt Germany and Japan. And the nigger is still suffering and dying in the streets of America.
I like the way he said nigger. See, he said Niggahhh. That's what he said. See, that word ain't even in the dictionary. The way he said it with passionate conviction. But the basis what he was saying there is what America been doing, crapping on us since A1 day one. But we fight. We as colored people has been in every war. Because my grandfather's father and his older brother was in World War II. World War II. And he fought. He was over there fighting. And then he come back and he's still a nigga. He was good enough to go die for the country. When he's in that uniform, okay, soldier, as soon as the war over, you get back here, you're nigga boy. And you still calling this man a boy. This man done died and fought for your country. And these little young white kids gonna call my great granddaddy a boy. And that's why my grandfather, one of the reasons he left from down south, because the mentality down there, it was I don't know how bad it was, but he was like, nah, sir. And this is a story. I can tell it now because I don't think the people are alive. It's the story that said one of the reasons that my grandfather left from North Carolina because he slapped this white man. My grandfather used to always say that he did not like how his father would go, yes, sir, captain, yes, sir, boss. My grandfather hated that with disdain. And I was like, well, why he say it, granddaddy? Well, why he say it? You know, he got to give these people all this respect and they like spit on you. He said that the guy called him a boy or something. And they said my grandfather hauled off and knocked the shiznit out of that man, smacked him good. And then they said shortly after that, then he was up here. And that's probably because you disrespect somebody like that in public. When I mean like that, white folk, and black person just back then, they was coming to get you and drag you out your house as soon as sun set down. They would come and get you out, beat you, drag you. And that stuff was happening for real. Them sundown towns and states, black folk, you had to run home or travel in groups and packs. That is some fear for you right there. But he had to get away from down south. He had to get away from their thinking, their ideology and the way they thought down there. He had to break free because he was going, ooh, I might have not have been here. None of his children might not have been here if he stayed in down south during that time. It's a lot to be said the way we've been treated here, even though we've been in every war, we done helped build up every state and every country. And we here and we still a nigga.
No, that's the hard ER. But you know, North Carolina, Mississippi.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you, Lee. Something wrong with y'all.
I said North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama,
You
all
know-
of them still the same.
Okay.
They're all still the same. I mean, I was that there's 215 people that they found in the graveyard in Mississippi?
Yes,
I think
Mississippi.
that's in Mississippi. And the mom literally, when the boy had ID in his pocket, they just buried him in a grave with 214 other people. And the mom literally, they went to go pick him up, to give him a proper grave. They was going to exhume him from that grave that they found. And the state went and picked him up first in the middle of the night. They went and got him. And now they charged her money to get him back so she can give her son a proper burial. So, I mean,
Ugh. I said that just make me upset when you hear about stuff like that and they want to charge her to get her son's body back so they can give him proper. Well, they messed up from the beginning.
Well, you got some people standing out there now with the pictures of their loved ones that a picture of their loved ones that was found in that grave. I think they said a few of them are unidentifiable. But most of them, a few of them did have identification on them.
Where did these
So they knew
bodies
who they
come
were.
from?
It's in Mississippi behind the jail, somewhere in Mississippi. That's where they were dumping them when they kill them. They dump them in there. So I mean, to slap one, I mean, you seen The Color Purple. You saw what happened. She slapped her and she spent 8 years in jail.
Well, that's what happened. My grandfather smacked that man, Frank James or somebody like that. And the next thing you know, they up here. They was like, let's get on up here. Get on up there. And that's probably, I never understood other than that's the best time to travel at night, at dark. That my grandfather will always travel. We would leave to go visit North Carolina like 1, 2 in the morning, like after midnight, after it got good and dark. I mean, good and dark. And he just said that he drove better in the night. But we know a lot of our people who traveled at night like that. That was the only safe passage we was getting.
Yeah, you gotta travel at night. That's when the angels wake you up. It's time to go. You gotta follow the stars. Listen to the owls. It's time to get down the road.
It's time to get on getting.
Not only that, they used to tell us to travel in pairs. Because they can't catch up. They can't catch both of you.
Yeah, I remember my grandma.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
My grandma told me they didn't eat either. She said they just saved the food. She heard that they saved the food in the pillowcase or knapsack, and then they leave the middle of the night.
Yeah, and you take food with you that you can eat on the road, like biscuits and cornbread. You know, they have it wrapped up in a daggone handkerchief or scarf. What we call that. And you're right, and they take it that's already cooked, that stuff that'll travel well, like chicken or whatever, and they eat it on the road. Eat the apples and stuff, eat it on the road. Take it, throw it, and then leave all their furniture because they can make more. Because they knew how to make furniture. They didn't care about leaving everything behind and flee. If there's ever come a time, which I hope I don't be in that situation, where you have to drop everything that you have and flee, are you able to do so?
With or without money?
If they
That's with or without money.
if they tell you you got to get the hell out of here now, could you leave everything behind? You ain't even thinking about money to save your life. Phil, could you do it? Could you drop everything and haul ass?
With no vehicle, I mean, would you be able to drive going where you're going?
Leave. If they tell you to flee and they evacuate whatever, and you have to flee, could you leave all this worldly crap behind and get your ass on?
I'm asking, am I walking?
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Everybody else gonna be ready to get the hell out of Dodge. You're gonna be sitting there. Well, where y'all going? Well, is
No.
you leaving on Tuesday? What time is you running? Am I walking
No.
or am I running? I'm gonna meet them.
No. That's not what I'm saying. See, even I have a joke about that. You know, when you die, we need to have something valuable left in our coffin so we can have something to barter with in our next life. So what I'm saying is, if I have to fled, if I have to run away right now, you got to go right now. How far am I going to get on foot? If everybody's running, somebody's going to get trampled. I might as well just get in the vehicle and get it gone.
Look, Felicia says she's dead. She's talking about Lee, you dead. You like, I mean, Kiani and Phil, we be on the other side of freedom somewhere or out of Dodge or danger. Lee gonna be behind packing up the truck. I'm gonna drive this truck right through the gate.
No, I'm gonna go and jump in the truck and I'll pick y'all up on the way. How
Go
about
ahead,
that?
renegade. She's a renegade,
There you
y'all.
go.
Go ahead, renegade.
Renegade, that's right. I'm gonna pick
We got
y'all up
another-
on the way.
We got another video. Lord have mercy. Oh, okay, Lee, is this one of the videos you selected that you shared with us?
Yes.
Okay.
That one right there is that those videos are the Jewish temples, a Jewish temple that they found in New York with an underground tunnel. It's not telling us where it's going, but it's got an underground tunnel going a couple different directions in New York. And they went in, they raided it, they pulled all of the Jewish rabbis and things out of there. You saw them going out there with their new bracelets. And just imagine if it was blacks. Just imagine the Black Panther Party if they'd have walked in on that and knew that there was a tunnel. What do you think would have happened? Would they have been walked out with handcuffs?
Is this old tunnels? Was these black tunnels? Was these tunnels that
No.
black people use? These is new
No.
tunnels.
These are that Jewish temple that they made these tunnels. They were digging these tunnels.
Huh. I wonder why they was digging the tunnels, especially nowadays in Brooklyn, New York. They wasn't building the subway system or transit. So why was they digging in
That's
New
what
York.
that's the mystery. That's what they're trying to find out. What was their target? What were they looking for? I mean, not just looking for. You know, there's a few lost cities they claim that's in New York that's underground, just as in Pennsylvania also. Um, you
You
got
know, like
old rail.
Alicia said, she said, not to cut you off, I wanted to read it as I see this
Go ahead. Go ahead.
comes
Go
up.
ahead.
Alicia said, all hell, an entire city is under New York City. That's true too. Uh-huh.
Yes.
So who gave them the building permit? Where's the contractor? Who gave them the building permit to make them tunnels underneath these new tunnels?
No one gave it to them. They took it upon themselves to do this. Now, what their target was, no, that it's not written yet. That I've seen yet.
He coming up out of the daggone the little way you can slip in and out for the police. I guess when they figure when they got to run from the Palestinians or Israel, or, you know, who knows? Maybe they telling us that something getting ready to happen again over here. Who knows?
But I can tell you right. I can tell you right now. I saw about 40 of them right down the street by me at the Carlisle. See, what people fail to realize. I mean, not people, but we, as these people, just like in Japan and Iran and China, they buy these big properties here, like what do you call it? These big houses and condos in DC and everywhere else, and they're just sitting empty, and they're just borrowing money. But when they need them, they can live in them. They can fled at any time. I saw a bunch of all of these fled. Some of the Jewish members, they were right here. I saw them last night. I'm like, what in the? I said, okay, they gotta wait. They ain't gonna be here long.
I don't know where they're fleeting to, what they're fleeting from, but first rule of thumb: when you see other people running, you run too, and ask questions later.
I didn't. I just laughed. It ain't me. It ain't them. It ain't our people. It's them.
Phil, Kiani, y'all want to chime in on this? No.
I don't really know I don't know what the story is. I don't know what's under there. I don't know how long those tunnels have been there. I don't know what else they got going on, but I do know because there are a lot of these older cities that got a bunch of tunnels and stuff up onto them. So, I mean, Atlanta,
DC,
we
all got hidden cities, undergrounds. It's, you know, and that came back when
DC not necessarily. DC is on a marsh. DC couldn't do. They didn't do it. DC is on top of a marsh. They couldn't put a city under DC.
Well, Maryland, I know there's some places hidden in Maryland.
Yeah, but I mean, especially older cities, you know, these real old cities, like. But I mean, what they're using them for, I had no idea. So I don't really know. You know, I can't really chime in because I don't know what's going on with it. I didn't even hear the story.
Why would they arrest people because they had underground passages?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Haven't told the whole story.
Because you know that kind of system is simply with Jews right now because that's how they got into they attacked Israel through underground tunnels. The Palestinians had underground tunnels. So that tunnels are kind of sensitive to them right now.
Okay. Molly, let's set up the next video. Kiana, you got anything to say about that? No.
I think Kiani working.
Keontae always stay working. He the manager. Let's set it on up to the next video, y'all.
Yeah. Could you stop, please? No.
Lee, is this another one of your videos?
Could you stop? No.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm the most right? Who's I did not get paid enough for this. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
What the hell am I watching, Lee?
Nope.
I have no idea.
This young lady is trying to stop this white female from beating her up and calling her the N-word.
Molly, let's roll the next video. Set it up.
And they arrest her.
You know, because if she wanted to feel froggy and jump out there, I think all of us know. I'm not going to just hold your hand and stop you from assaulting me and calling me the N-word. You swing, I'm going to do like that girl did in that grocery store. You swing, and then that's some all hell going to break loose. Hit me first. I'm not going to be holding your hand. Don't call me the N-word. No, don't call me. No, don't do this. Don't say that. And she trying to hit her and cuss her out too?
Yeah.
Who going to hold her?
The end of it was the police putting her in putting the white girl in cuffs and taking her to jail.
So it should have been end up with that girl get some skippity pats. She needed to be slapped a little bit.
I knew you was gonna say
like me and call me the N-word. You going to still go to jail, but I'm gonna give you a couple of lumps and bruises so you can think about why you shouldn't drink like that and attack black people. You know, what you say about that?
I didn't see the video. I just got back. I was on another phone call.
It was a video of the black girl holding the white girl hand so the white girl wouldn't hit her. And she calling drunk and calling her the N-word.
No, she gonna hold her hand when she smack her around a little bit.
Exactly. You know how we were kids and used to take your hand and hit yourself with it? I'd be like, stop hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself. You remember they used to do that, the bigger kids? You see, like, please stop hitting yourself. Like, I'm not hitting myself. You doing that. That's what she would have got.
She looked like she been fenced that before anyway, so shit.
That was that. When I saw that, I said, I ain't no way in the world. I said, why don't you just beat her ass? I mean, she wouldn't do it, and the other girl that was with her, she was like, I can't believe she's doing this. I mean, when she called her the N with the B at the end, I'm like, whoa. I said, yeah, I wonder what what out there would think about this.
Out there would think what most Americans, black Americans think. You swing on me, that's it. That is it. I don't care how cool we are. You dropping the scarf. You letting down the gauntlet. You hitting on me. I gotta protect myself. And if protecting myself is whipping your ass, then guess what? You'll catch it. You'll get it.
Oh no, sometimes it's the right thing to do.
The contractor. The right thing to do. A contractor, he's at one of the homes he finished renovating. Look at him. Talk about John Coffee, like the coffee you drink. Say that.
Did you say she gonna get? Did you say something with skippity paps?
She would have caught her own hands because you could have took. She would have took. I would have took her hands and beat the mess out of her with her own hands. That's why I can say I did not hit her. She hit herself. What is white culture?
That's funny.
Oh, Molly got
culture.
another video set up. Lee just
White
came
what?
from Lee.
Culture?
Lee, how
I
many
don't even
videos
know.
you sent in? It don't make sense.
I don't know if there is a white culture.
What is white culture?
Well, that might go back to white privilege then, if you're looking deeper. But white culture?
People say, like, when people are defending black culture, and they go, oh, what about white culture? But white culture is nothing. We have Irish pride, and we have Italian pride, and black culture is made up because African culture was lost. Ooh.
Gosh. What is white culture?
Oh wait, white culture is taking everybody else's stuff.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
white culture. That's white culture.
Oh man.
White culture?
And they laughing at it. They laughing at it. These are the typical white Americans on the street. Oh, what is white culture? White culture is taking everybody else's stuff. Oh, are you laughing at it? Lee, you stop saying that kind of crazy shit over here. I don't even want to talk about it. White culture is the America that's spelled with 3 K's. White culture comes from America that's spelled with 3 K's. Okay, that's how you spell America. AMERIKKK. That's white culture. So when you think about America that's spelled with 3 K's, think about white culture. That's white culture.
I knew you had something slick with it. I know you have something slick with it. I send them because I know you are good with them. You can decipher them. I cannot.
I
And I
wonder
like
why
that.
you send crazy shit to us to decipher.
Well, what I got to say about it is when they say white people got 2 left feet, they can't dance. We got to teach them how to play the instruments. We got to teach them how to bathe. I mean, we did everything. I mean, they ain't know nothing about anything. I mean, they smack their mom in the face if they say good morning. We taught them everything: how to be nice to their parents, how to react to the world, how to be everything. We cooked their food. I mean, they know how to make the food. I mean, they don't know what to do.
Savage. But you are the savage. Do you think that if I had somebody that I despise, that I did not like, and I thought was a savage, a mangy dog, that I want them cooking and waiting on me, cooking my food and taking care of my young and all that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I know
They put a dog bowl. They put a dog bowl in the dishwasher with the rest of the dishes.
Phil, what is white culture? Phil at work, he can't say y'all. Phil is in white culture right now.
No, I'm trying to understand the question. What do you mean? What is white culture?
That's the question. Lee wanted the panel to decipher the video.
White culture is what they grew up with and what they're just like black culture. I mean, everybody has a culture. I mean, we may not agree, but it is what it is. Everybody has a culture. It's what they grew up with and what they're used to.
Well, see, according to that little girl on the video, black people don't have no culture because we don't know our history. We lost. She said
Black
we
people
got
got plenty of culture.
our Italians.
We
and
do have
Irish
culture.
pride. We got Irish pride, but black people, where the black pride at? Because they don't have no culture. That's what she said. Y'all heard it. Contact.
She said it's lost. She said black culture is lost.
Contractor. What say you?
I mean, everything we do, they steal. We rap, now they want to be the rap. They try to say they the top rap. And anything they do, we conquer. We the one had a copy. They copy everything we do. Like at one point in time, we seen a whole bunch of homeless black people. I don't even see homeless black people no more. They took that shit too. They take everything.
That's funny. They took, and they took over the shelters. That's by getting the Latinos to come up here and that 181 form by smarking that box. We white, So the black people don't even have shelters to go to no more. They was one of the natives was saying that we can't even get a bed in the shelter because it's full of migrants.
Right. Everything they got, we conquer that shit. Everything we got, they steal. That's the culture.
They steal.
Yeah.
So that means, well, you ain't got nothing then. We ain't got nothing. We ain't gonna have nothing because they steal our culture. They steal our dances. They steal our looks. They steal our food. They stole our culture. They stole everything, even our culture. That's sad. So how black
Wait
people?
a minute. We're selling ourselves short. We are selling ourselves short here. Come on now. Let's be for real. We do have a culture. And if we sit here and talk about we don't have a culture, we're shortchanging some of the stuff that our parents and stuff has done for us in the past, and Martin Luther King and all that have done for us in the past. We do have a culture. It may not be our original culture, but we do have a culture. Our parents taught us respect. Our parents taught us to be respectful of our elders. Our parents taught us different things. That's our culture. It may not be the same culture as we had back in Africa, but we do have a culture. And if we sit here and talk about we don't have a culture, we're saying that our parents and our grandparents didn't instill anything in us or teach us anything. We got to be careful about what we say.
No, I didn't say we don't have no culture.
You said white people. I'm saying what they said.
No. Somebody said that we don't have a culture as black people.
No, I never said
we
that.
do have a
I
culture.
said that, but I'm talking about the lady in the video because that's what she said.
Oh, yeah, she said that in the video.
Right. And I'm saying everything because she said that Irish people got Irish pride, Italian people got Italian pride. Black people, you don't got no pride because you don't have a culture. That's what she said. We don't have a culture. And I started laughing.
She said because it's lost. African, it's lost. But it's stolen. It's not lost. But if yeah. But also, Farrakhan also said something to the effect that we get culture and culture and something else mixed up. I sent that video with that video.
There's a difference.
Denzel said that culture and color mixed up because he was talking about smelling hair with pressed hair. That's a culture. You know, he was talking about that. Y'all remember when Denzel Washington was saying culture and color? We get that mixed up.
I thought that was Farrakhan that said that.
No, that was Denzel when he did the talk and talk about the pressed hair, and he said that's culture. Smelling pressed hair. That's just culture. My people.
Okay.
Moving right along, Molly. Set up the next video. Kiana, you got anything to say or add about that?
Oh no, I said enough.
A lot of them.
No, I said enough.
You said too much, Kiani.
Yeah, I said too much.
It's okay. It's all right. Moving around. This is Tall Tale Thursday. All of these crazy ass videos is courtesy of Lee Warren. I just want y'all to know this. She bringing up
Lee is where all this crazy stuff came from.
This is another Lee video, exclusive.
Russia.
Lee,
all Russians respect Russia. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, but we are Russians. And when they're attacked externally, they unify as a Russian people. America doesn't have that. Half America hates the flag. They've turned the colors against each other. They've turned the religions against each other. Nothing unifies America besides the illusion of freedom. You make sure that nobody's free to do anything important, but you allow people to be free to do dumb shit. Allow them to be as free as they want, to chop their dick off, change their name, change their pronouns, and be clowns. So then you could say, well, we're a free nation. Look how stupid this idiot gets to act. And you sit and say, well, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about the educational system, and I have a large podcast and everyone's listening to me. Delete him. ban him. Whoa. First Amendment. No, ban him. Oh, he's still talking. Oh, there's demonstrations. Jail. I thought we're in a free country. Oh, you are free. You can shut your dick off. So the whole thing is a scam. Look at Russia.
Wait a minute, play that again, back again, Molly. Did y'all pay attention to what the dude was saying? Run that back again. This is an illusion. I need y'all men to chime in on that. Keep Molly going, run it back.
Russia. All Russians respect Russia. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, but we are Russians. And when they're attacked externally, they unify as a Russian people. America doesn't have that. Half America hates the flag. They've turned the colors against each other. They've turned the religions against each other. Nothing unifies America besides the illusion of freedom. You make sure that nobody's free to do anything important, but you allow people to be free to do dumb shit. Allow them to be as free as they want, to chop their dick off, change their name, change their pronouns, and be clowns. So then you could say, well, we're a free nation. Look how stupid this idiot gets to act. And you sit and say, well, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about the educational system, and I have a large podcast, and everyone's listening to me. Delete him. Ban him. Whoa. First Amendment. No, ban him. Oh, he's still talking. Oh, there's demonstrations. Jail. I thought we're in a free country. Oh, you are free. You can chop your dick off. So the whole thing is a scam. Look at Russia.
The illusion of freedom. Well, let's go right on down. Kiani, we're going to start with you. Then we're going to go to the contractor. Then we're going to hit Phil. Then we're going to hit Lee. So, Kiani, what do you think about what you just saw?
He's 100% right. The food they give us is not even fit for a dog or a cat. As a minority, you got to take a gun, a dog, and a preacher with you when you go out because your safety is an issue. And then if you vote, it's already rigged already. They're back there laughing already. So yeah, everything is propaganda. It's just so sad. They say you're free, but you're not. And he right. You have too much money or too much power about love, they're gonna knock you down and kill your mama, your grandmama, and sacrifice your little son.
Woo! Contractor, you up?
Yeah, I agree with that too, because anything that they can monetize or get money off of is not free. Like when I went to Jamaica, it was very undeveloped, but I felt how free they was. Like, you know, all the animals was mixed in together. They wasn't attacking each other or nothing. Then you get over here, it's developed, and everything is monetized. It costs, everything costs. It costs to breathe. It costs, water's supposed to be free. That's a natural resource, and they monetizing it. So I agree with you, saying.
It's an illusion. It's an illusion.
It is.
Yeah, I do. I agree with that too. All right, Phil, what you say?
I agree to a certain extent, but do you want to go to Russia? Would you rather live in Russia?
Yes. Yes, I live in Russia. Yes, I get back massage. They're gonna talk about the Black Jesus, the pictures. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna live the life. Exactly. Yes, my friend, he went to not Russia. Well, let me see. He went to Iceland, and he told me, man.
Russia. The guy who was talking was from Russia.
Yes, okay. Russia too. He told me, yes, the Russian girls, man.
I know
Listen, yes.
People grew up in Russia. Russia is not the place you want to be. And let me tell you, Russia is not the place you want to be as a white person. And as a black person, it
just depends who you are. Just depends who you are. I go over, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm like Dennis Rodman. I'm going to China, wherever I go, I'm gonna have a good time. Putin gonna love me. He love rap. Rappers are doing well over there. They live their life over there. My friend, he Russian rapper. Not everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do it.
Say that he don't like Russia. Let him come out the word wrong. You'll never hear from his ass again.
I mean, yeah, maybe so. I mean, maybe so. I mean, of course. I mean,
yeah. So, I mean, you can pick your poison, but just don't, pick your poison.
You see, 6ix9ine did this concert was sold out over there.
Yeah,
sold out.
Molly said, "Look at the Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone." He said that would explain everything. They cloned Tyrone. It's a video. It's a movie on Netflix called "They Cloned Tyrone."
Jamie Foxx.
It was good, Phil. Check it out. Keanu, Contract. If y'all ain't seen it,
I
check
saw
it out.
it.
Yeah,
I saw it.
He got sick right after that. After that movie came out, that's when he was sick. So they was saying
Yeah.
he was talking too much.
I ain't ate Popeye's chicken in 20 years. I ain't ate McDonald's in 20 years. I ain't ate Wendy's, none of that in 20 years. I ain't none of that stuff. I ain't lying to you. I ain't none of that. Wendy's, Taco Bell, I ain't none of that. I do not eat that. So when I saw the movie, my mom called me and was like, "You've been right." She was like, "They've been putting stuff in the chicken and put, and you go to Hip Hop Chicken, you have that crazy crack seasoning. Once again,
That lemon pepper.
you know. So once again, when Jamie Foxx, when he sniffed it, he thought it was sugar boogers. It wasn't sugar boogers. It's the stuff they put in the chicken. They went to the chicken spot, everybody fighting, cussing, yelling, wigs on the floor. It didn't make no sense at all.
And the chicken was good, huh? Black folks hit the chicken is hitting. And the chicken got you waging war. That's funny. But Lee, what you say about the video? Because this was your video. What you say?
I don't remember sending that video, but I send so many sometimes. I just don't sleep. I don't sleep sometimes, and I just start sending. I see it, and they look funny to me, or they look interesting. But just as you said, they clone Tyrone. That's just like that Popeye chicken. That Popeye's chicken sandwich, people was killing for it, you know.
They was killing for it.
You know, but they was, yeah. I mean, he stabbed that man up for that chicken. And you know, and then you got to remember that one that T.I. What was it? T.I. and oh damn, Mike Epps did.
Oh yeah,
with the chicken with the weed.
Yeah, and the salt. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's all in our food. Just the other. See, I had a taste for it with some McDonald's, but I did it, and I got sick because I don't eat there, and I won't do it anymore.
Burn out.
I will not eat not enough McDonald's.
I've ate it in 20 years. None of that stuff.
Well, I've ate it since 20 years, and I tell you, is it my favorite place to go? No, but when you coming home from a club 3 or 4 in the morning, that's the only thing open 24 hours. And if you hungry, I go in there and get my sweet tea and a fry.
I might go to IHOP, or I might go to Denny's instead. They might get some, eggs and potatoes, or I might go to a diner.
No, make it before you leave out the house.
I'm thinking about getting me some, and I wrote this joke because I saw it on TV. Something that a food group. It's called Three Squeaks. I'm gonna just say, check it out.
That was
Three
a bad
Squeaks.
joke, Lee. I don't nobody gonna hear about no 3 rats. The 3 mouths. Look, the contractor said, make your food before you leave the house. Meal prep.
Make something healthy.
Meal prep. You're right.
Yeah.
Molly, I'm gonna bring us some carrot sticks and some celery sticks. Oh, I got my juicer today last night, y'all. I got it set up and I'm about to be on. I'm about to juice me some celery and cucumbers and lime and ginger. I got fresh ginger. I'm about to be on. It's about to happen. It's about to go down.
Get it down. Go down.
I hope it go down. I hope my weight go down. That's what it's about to go down. I want energy. I want stamina again. I want to have it like I used to have it. So I done gave potato chips up. I ain't had none of that since the new year. I ain't had certain foods since the new year. And my body going through withdrawal. So if y'all see me up here looking like I'm doing the Harlem Shake, I'm just going through withdrawal. So. But I'm trying. I ain't got nothing to lose but my life. When they say, "What do you got to lose?" Your life.
It's only for 2 weeks though, because every year when I do Ramadan, the first week, I can't hardly get out the bed, be moving. I can't hardly move. Then the second week, I start moving, but I be starving. Then about the 3rd, 4th week, I'm good. I'm leveled out. So I kept doing it this time. Because that food you eat, it's not no good. It's no reason you should feel like that once you stop eating it. It's like I felt like a crackhead.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm so tired. The food or whatever got me talking in tongues. I'm talking to Lee. I say, oh yeah, I'm like, and I can't help the tiredness. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I cut back the junk. They said when you cut back the junk, you're supposed to have energy. I cut off potato chips. Now I don't know what to do with myself.
Right. You just got to stick with it. Because once you stick with it, see, if you was eating meat too, all meat got bacteria in it. So as you getting it out your system, you'll start to crave it because it's trying to live. So it's making your body want it. You just gotta get past that part.
One thing at a time, Tuffy. Slow your roll. I still eat meat. One thing at a time. You're trying to kill me.
I like turkey burgers.
You say one thing at a time.
I like turkey burgers. And when I stopped eating turkey burgers, I was thinking about that burger like it was some pussy and shit. I was like thinking about it. I was like, damn, I want a burger, but then I kept going. Now I'm good. I eat all organic. That's it.
Well,
we talking about that yesterday.
I don't think about coochie. I didn't think about meat as a coochie. You know, men do. Y'all men do. I don't crave nobody coochie.
Nah, I crave that
we don't
burger.
want, women don't want our coochie. That's why we try to give it away. I don't even want my own. That's why I'm trying to give it. You want some coochie? You want some coochie? We try to give it away.
Oh, okay.
See, you got to say the other meat. The other dark meat. You try? What you say? You try what?
I tried to give away some one time.
You tried to give away some coochie?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
They wanted dick.
Okay. Yeah. I was waiting for you to say that you tried to put the girl on the host stroll. When I said you tried to give away some coochie, I was waiting for you to say you done threw some girl out there to the wolves. Here, take that coochie. Take that.
I do that when I don't want them no more. When I get tired.
Is that Molly Moss, Sea Moss?
This is some lemons, some limes, some mint, and thanks to Joe, some watermelon rhymes.
That sounds
watermelon rind or rhymes? You said watermelon rhymes.
Yes.
Yeah, what JoJo?
And I got cucumbers in it too.
Yes, I'm about to do cucumbers. I got cucumbers, celery, a green apple, some fresh ginger, and lime. I'm about to juice that, and that's what I'm having for breakfast or lunch as soon as we finish this show. Then if I fall out later on the day, then y'all know why. It was too much withdrawal.
Well, I do this because I always want to taste sweet.
I heard cinnamon helps the sweet craving. Now, you got some cinnamon in there? They said that I tried it in my coffee, and it did give that coffee a kind of a sweet taste. I was shocked. I put cinnamon in my coffee, y'all, and it worked. It worked.
No, I'm saying I want my lips to be sweet. So when I kiss somebody, I'm tasting like lemon, oranges, apples, watermelon.
Kiani. Then don't forget the pineapple, Kiani. You want your stuff to taste like pineapple, honey.
Okay, then. I'm going to get some pineapple then.
They say you boil the pineapple rinds, and that helps too.
I just like cherries.
You just like cherries. You can keep your cherries, strawberries, and kiwis. Please. Give me elderberry.
I don't even know who she is.
You don't know who Miss Elderberry is.
Now, I know some of my videos are a little quirky, but they make sense. And it makes sense, you know. It you know, like my train of thought is like AI having a constitution. You know what I mean?
Me favorite some good videos.
AI do have a constitution. They have laws. They have their own constitution. What don't make sense to us only has to make sense to AI, not to us. Reality is an illusion now.
Yes, it is. Well, we got to end the show. We're coming up to the end because I got to get ready to do what I need to do this evening.
All right.
I need my script to deal with the kids. So, and right now I feel tired. That's because I have not broke my fast yet. So when I do, the first thing I'm gonna break it with is going to be the lemon, the cucumber, the celery, the fresh ginger, and the green apple. So I'm trying something new. Something new. That what that song by Ty Dolla $ign? Maybe give me something new. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, so I'm ready to bounce up out of here. I'll holler at y'all later.
Peace. We bouncing too.
Man.
Peace and love.
Don't forget this Saturday, y'all. Come out support Lee at the Galactic Panther. She's doing another show. Well, for the books. Did y'all is working. He got some fabulous pictures. I can't wait to show you. We're gonna show them tomorrow. I sent it to Molly. Molly probably was like, Reese, you getting this house? You moving in this house? Soon as he build my house, y'all. Yes.
Shades of blue. Let's do.
This house is finished. It's sold already.
This house that you doing now?
Yeah, it's just finished. The home inspector was here this morning.
Wow.
This ain't had no walls either.
Wow.
There was no walls in here either.
So you put the walls up, did all of this shower. Okay. This is a home that he renovated, y'all. Or practically built. Look at that.
From scratch.
Yanni, contractor got him build our studio for us. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Go in, contractor. That's nice.
Yeah, I need you to come over and do some stuff for me. I need a couple of things. I need you to come fix the banister. It's loose. It's a couple of things that you come and do over here. As a matter of fact, you can practice on my house and take pictures. You can practice. Yeah, I need you to come over here so you can practice and stuff. Yeah, matter of fact, you can train employees on my house. You know, that's how you do.
You already said let's talk to the prototype. You can train the employees. Keanu, your house gonna be lit. Let the contractor work on it. We gonna be at Keanu's house all the time.
Yeah, contractor. If you want to train employees, you can use my house. If you want to show people, you can use my house. You can practice everything, do videos, knock the wall down, rebuild it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, look, get practice, all that good practice. So when you build my house, contractor,
I've been doing this.
I want an Olympic-sized pool in my backyard, in my back house. I want to be able to exercise every day.
You know, that way, when you hire people, you can trust them because they can practice on my house. So you're like, okay, you got good work, practice on Keanu house, go and fix the wall, fix the banister, you hired.
Training camp, Keanu house, new training station. He's the hardest working man. All right. contract. Let's do it. That's why he my new boo, y'all. You always gotta keep a handy in your back pocket. See, you never know when you need something fixed. So now that we go together, so now I get some stuff fixed. Kiani, I can have your stuff fixed for you. Don't worry, I'm gonna send him right on over there. When he said he talking about me. He talking about me. I miscontract. Yeah. I'm gonna send him over there. Lee, you need help with your floors. I'm gonna send him over there to do your floor and then your board and stuff. I'm gonna throw some extra kisses in the oatmeal. I'm like, yeah, go fix Lee Borders. I make sure y'all get what y'all need. Ain't that right, contractor?
What?
I said I'm gonna make sure they get what they need. I'm gonna send you right on over there.
That's what's up.
Y'all come back for Freak Friday.
See you tomorrow.
Peace. Love y'all.
Peace. Get Shades of Blue. Get Molly C. Moss. Check us out every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to whenever we done.
10:30.
Oh, you're right.
The edible bomb. Can't forget that.
Well, we need to change the time. Holy Spirit's at 10 o'clock.
You want to come on earlier? They can't make it at the 10:30 mark.